Recently, Princess Anne was voted the most famous member of the royal family due to her strong work ethic, commitment to duty, and resilient attitude of keep calm and carry on. Taking after her late mother, the Queen, she fulfills her public responsibilities without complaint while safeguarding her personal life out of the spotlight. In the privacy of her home in Gloucestershire, she finds relaxation and cherishes moments with her loved ones and horse riding. She views it as a haven where she can indeed be herself. While she maintains a residence at St. James Palace in London, most of her time is spent at her country estate, Gatcombe Park, which spans 700 acres in the Cotswolds. Gatcombe, situated between the villages of Minchinhampton and Avening in Gloucestershire, is where Princess Royal is surrounded by everything she holds dear: her extended family, including former royal spouses, horses, and bull terriers. While her brother, King Charles's residence, Highgrove in nearby Tetbury, boasts meticulously manicured gardens and carefully selected decor, the glimpses of the Princess Royal's Grade 2 listed home portray a refreshingly cozy and even slightly cluttered ambiance. During the lockdown, a photograph shared on Instagram revealed her living room to be a comfortable mix of family photographs, glass cases filled with animal figurines, dog beds, distinctively patterned floral sofas from the 1970s, and bold lime green curtains. It exudes a decidedly more rural atmosphere than one typically associated with royalty. During a broadcast by Princess Royal amidst the lockdown, she provided another glimpse into the interior of Gatcombe. The study in the background showcased her practical and understated taste, featuring off-white wallpaper, gentle watercolor paintings, and sturdy wooden furniture. While the overall decor exuded a suitable charm, subtle touches hinted at a more regal ambiance, such as the presence of a large ornate mirror, a wedding present from Queen Elizabeth. Gatcombe has been Princess Anne's property since 1976, when the Queen gifted it to her and her then-husband, Captain Phillips, as a wedding present. The previous owner, Lord Butler, who had served as the Conservative Home Secretary, sold the estate for a price ranging between £500,000 and £750,000, which would be nearly £6 million in today's value. The manor house, built in the 18th century, features 5 main bedrooms, 4 secondary bedrooms, 4 reception rooms, a library, a billiards room, a conservatory, and accommodations for staff. With its extensive land, Gatcombe Park provided an ideal residence for 2 passionate equestrians. Anne achieved success in the European Eventing Championships, earning medals. And in 1976, she made history as the first British royal family member to participate in the Olympic Games. Her former husband also secured an Olympic medal. Mark won gold in equestrian in the team 3-day event at the 1972 Munich Olympics and silver in the same event at the 1988 Olympics in Seoul. However, the couple's marriage was marred by infidelity from both parties. Mark was reported to have had semi-public affairs with Pamela Boards, a Canadian public relations executive known as a society call girl and an anchorwoman from a British television program. In 1985, he also had a child with Heather Tonkin, an art teacher from New Zealand. On the other hand, Princess Anne was romantically linked to actor Anthony Andrews and her bodyguard Peter Cross. Anne and Mark separated in 1989 and eventually divorced in 1992, coinciding with the Queen's tumultuous year, her annus horribilis, when 3 of her 4 children's marriages ended. In the same year, Princess Anne remarried Vice Admiral Sir Timothy Lawrence, a former officer in the Royal Navy. Their relationship had been ongoing for several years before their marriage, maintaining a cordial relationship with ex-husband who lived at Gatcombe's Aston Farm for many years. Princess Anne's former husband, Captain Mark Phillips, lived at Gatcombe's Aston Farm for many years after their separation and is still frequently present there. Their mutual passion for equestrianism may have played a role in maintaining a cordial relationship between Anne and Mark, even after their separation. According to Zara, their daughter, the way they handled their separation was not fraught with animosity, despite the inherent sadness. Mark relocated to Aston Farm, a 7-bedroom farmhouse where he resided for many years with his second wife, Sandy Pfluger, and their daughter, Stephanie, who grew up there. Mark has faced various scandals, including his involvement with showjumper Lauren Huff, who was 28 years younger than him, after his split from Pfluger in 2012. Nevertheless, he has remained a prominent figure at Gatcombe. Throughout Zara's successful equestrian career, he frequently supported his daughter and former wife at equestrian events. Mark continues collaborating with Anne to host the annual Festival of British Eventing at Gatcombe Park grounds. This prestigious event draws top equestrians worldwide, attracts over 40,000 paying spectators, and receives coverage on the BBC. In a generous gesture, Princess Royal accompanied her children, Zara and Peter, to the wedding of Mark's daughter, Stephanie, and William Hosier. The wedding took place at a church in Tetbury last year. Princess Anne's children and grandchildren reside in the estate, including a former in-law. While the conflicts within the king's family are extensively known, Princess Anne's family bonds are remarkably tight. Her son, Peter Phillips, and daughter, Zara Tyndall, and their respective partners and children reside on the Gatcombe estate. When Zara, a decorated Olympic equestrian and silver medalist, tied the knot with rugby player Mike Tyndall, they initially resided in a £1.2 million home in Cheltenham, Gloucestershire. However, in 2013, they moved into Aston Farm after Zara's father vacated the premises. Through extensive renovations, they have transformed the property into an impressive haven with a home gym and adjoining stables for Zara's beloved horses. Mike Tyndall shares a remarkable rapport with his mother-in-law, known for her sharp wit. He once amusingly recounted an incident where he performed a spontaneous dance move called a slut drop in front of Princess Anne, inadvertently tearing his trousers and revealing boxer shorts with a cheeky slogan that read, "Nibble my nuts." To his amusement, the princess quickly responded, "I'd rather not." The Tyndalls have now expanded their family with 3 children, Mia, Lena, and Lucas, who was born in 2021 in their home. Princess Anne actively contributes to her grandchildren's upbringing, including Savannah and Isla, teaching them how to ride in their paddocks. She is often seen cuddling and holding their hands, showcasing her affectionate bond with her little ones. Despite Peter's divorce from Autumn Phillips in 2021, he and Autumn have chosen to stay within the estate's grounds to facilitate co-parenting their 2 children, Savannah and Isla. Autumn has found a new partner named Donald Mulrian, while Peter has embarked on a new relationship with Lindsay Wallace. But they continue living in Gatcombe, and all 4 attended Stephanie's wedding last year. Gatcombe Park is financially sustainable. Sir Timothy assists Princess Anne in managing the estate, which operates as a working organic farm and encompasses various livestock, including breeding horses and cattle. The princess has emphasized the importance of making the estate financially sustainable, stating, "Being able to take on a place like this, for me, I've got to make it work. This does not come for free. It has to generate income. Otherwise, I cannot continue residing there." It is no surprise, then, that the back of her Range Rover is filled with hedge-cutting equipment. Princess Anne has a deep devotion to her flock of Scots Dumpty hens, and her efforts in preserving and breeding White Park cattle have contributed to the survival of this endangered breed. As a couple, they enjoy watching the Scottish rugby team, and Sir Timothy has remarked on their shared affinity for maps and charts, stating, "We are both map and chart people. We like to know where we are and see where we are going." However, Sir Timothy acknowledges that he does not share his wife's passion for horses. He remarked, "She grew up with horses. They have been a significant part of her life, but it's not something I share with her. Unfortunately, I've never been captivated by the equestrian world." Final thoughts. In a realm where duty reigns supreme, Princess Anne stands out with her unwavering commitment to responsibilities. But her boundless love for her cherished family truly distinguishes her. What sets her apart even further is her remarkable ability to allow her former husband and in-law to live in the estate, creating an atmosphere of acceptance and unity at Gatcombe Park. With a steadfast determination, she ensures that the estate thrives, creating a legacy that will endure for generations. What are your thoughts? Join the conversation and stay updated with captivating royal videos by subscribing to Modest Narratives.